Welcome back. We are day 7 with 14 days to go. We're going to go over our daily checklist. We want to make sure that our incubator is at 99.5 degrees to 100 degrees Fahrenheit. We want to check our humidity, make sure there's enough moisture inside the air. We are going to check the water level, make sure that there's enough water in the reservoir of our incubator. We're going to check the ventilation, make sure that fan is turning around and circulating that air evenly within our incubator. And we also want to make sure that our X's are turning 6 times a day. The words of today are going to be data, egg tooth, and evaporation. This is what our egg and our embryo is doing and developing. This is what it looks like. There are lots of things that are happening today inside the egg, and our embryo, our baby chick, is developing quite quickly now. Our activity for today is going to be egg production. So you can see the link below, and that will bring you to this worksheet for today. So you are going to look at the United States, and you are going to look at the top 10 egg laying states. So you're going to learn where your eggs come from, and you're going to list them down here, and there's also another web link that will go along with this activity. All right, so we went over our checklist, our words of the day, and we went over our activity. Let's go candle our eggs. And our incubator looks great. Temperature is being regulated, and we are going to use our candler today, and we are going to candle the eggs. Let me turn the light off. And we are going to use a white egg today, and hopefully this will be a little bit easier to see, because as the chicks start to develop, they are going to be harder to see. There are a couple things that are happening today. You can actually see our baby chick is swirling around in the amniotic fluid. It is right there. And when you see the dark black spot, that is going to be the eye. Things that are happening today are going to be the legs and the wings are starting to divide. So yesterday our digits were starting to form, and yesterday our digits, which were the toes, were all together. They kind of look like duck's webbed feet, so they're like a duck's foot, and today now the toes are actually physically separating. And now they are going to be the 3 digits in the front and then the 1 toe in the back. The next thing that is happening is the comb is starting to develop. So what's the comb? The comb is the bright red thing that is on top of the chicken's head. That is going to be the chicken's air conditioning. It is how the chicken regulates its temperature, meaning how it stays hot or cold depending on what the exterior temperature looks like or feels like. So the comb is starting to develop. The next thing that's starting to develop is the egg tooth. So the egg tooth is that very special tooth that starts to grow on the outside of the chick's beak. This is the special tooth that they need in order to hatch outside of the egg. That tooth will fall off 3 to 4 days after they hatch, and it kind of feels like a fingernail. So the egg tooth is forming today, and the next thing that is happening with the chicken is voluntary movement. So what that means is, you see how my chick is swirling around with the light? That means that is what we call voluntary movement, meaning that they are moving around because they are moving away from the light. And if you see, you can actually see the black dot that keeps showing up. That is the eye. Remember, the eye developed, I want to say maybe on day 2 was when it was starting to develop. So as the chick starts to get bigger and bigger, the eye is going to get bigger and bigger, and we're going to be able to see it easier. So you can definitely see our baby chick moving around, and we're going to be able to see those digits moving here in the next couple of days. We'll be able to actually see them near the side of the shell. So this is a great picture of the baby moving right here and swimming around in the amniotic fluid. You can see our air cell looks great, really large air cell. There's our chick moving, that dark spot that keeps swirling around. Chicks looks great. You can see how this is the yolk, which is the food source for the chick, and this is what the chick is actually swimming around in that amniotic fluid. So there's our chickie. Right there. There's your chick. Okay, so all our eggs look really good. This egg looks good. Really excited that this chick was awake and active for you guys today. We put our egg back in the incubator, X side facing up, and that's today's candling. All right, that was so exciting. We got to see all of the development that is happening today in our eggs on day number 7. We got to see that the egg tooth was starting to develop today, and that the comb, the top of the head, the air conditioning, the chicken's air conditioning was developing today. And as we continue through this journey, we're going to see so much more. Can't wait to see what tomorrow brings. Bye.